Hey everyone, welcome back to Answer the Home. Today, we're diving into a common issue that many homeowners face: how to tell if your furnace fuse is blown. A blown fuse is one of the most frequent problems that can cause your furnace to stop working. But don't worry, because I'm going to walk you through every possible way to identify this issue with some DIY tips along the way. So, what exactly is a furnace fuse? A furnace fuse is a small, yet crucial, component that protects your furnace's electrical system. It's designed to blow if there's an excessive current, preventing damage to the more expensive parts of your furnace. If your furnace suddenly stops working, a blown fuse could be the culprit. Alright, here's a step-by-step guide to identifying a blown furnace fuse. The first step is to ensure that your furnace is actually receiving power. Start by checking the connections to your furnace and make sure the thermostat is set to heat mode with a suitable temperature. Next, confirm that the power switch on your furnace is in the on position. If everything seems fine and your furnace still isn't working, we need to dig deeper. Next, let's move on to the circuit breaker. This is the first line of defense against electrical surges. Open your circuit breaker panel and look for any trip breakers. If you find one, reset it by flipping it back to the upward position. If your furnace still won't turn on, it's time to check the fuse. Now, it's time to locate the fuse box for your furnace. Depending on your furnace model, the fuse box might be inside the main electrical panel or near the furnace itself. Check your user manual for the exact location. Once you've found it, look for the fuse. Most fuses have a transparent cover, allowing you to see the metal wire inside. If the wire is broken or the fuse appears brownish or burnt, you've got a blown fuse. If you can't tell if the fuse is all right or not, try these steps. Use a multimeter to measure its resistance. Set your multimeter to the resistance setting and connect the probes to the two terminals of the fuse. If the reading is negligible, the fuse is good. But if the multimeter displays OL or over limit, the fuse is blown. No multimeter? No problem. Here are some alternative methods. Using a light bulb, connect the fuse in series with a light bulb and a battery. If the bulb lights up, the fuse is good. If not, it's blown. Using a voltage tester. Place a voltage tester at the end of the fuse connected to a live wire. If the tester's bulb doesn't light up, the fuse is bad. Using a non-contact voltage detector. Hold the detector close to the fuse. If it lights up or beeps, the fuse is functioning. If there's no response, the fuse is blown. So, you've confirmed that your fuse is blown. The good news is replacing it is easy and inexpensive. You can buy a new fuse for around $10 to $20. Just make sure to turn off the power, remove the old fuse, and install the new one. If you're not comfortable doing this yourself, you can always call a professional, though that will cost you extra in labor fees. Let's wrap up with some frequently asked questions. Are all furnaces installed with internal fuse elements? Yes, most furnaces come with small fuse elements, usually 4 or 5 amps, to protect the internal circuit. What is the maximum current rating for a furnace fuse? Typically, furnace fuses have a maximum current rating of 35 amperes. What is the significance of the fuse's current rating? The current rating ensures that any surge exceeding this value will blow the fuse, protecting your furnace's internal components. And that's it for today's video on how to tell if your furnace fuse is blown. Remember, regular maintenance and quick checks like these can save you from more significant problems down the line. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our home improvement tips.